We serve the communities of Illinois Valley, Grants Pass, and Talent. Normally, during normal operations, pre-COVID, and hopefully here soon, we serve over 500 kids a day on average. We are definitely not a babysitting service or a glorified babysitting service. We are an education-based program that's nationally recognized. And kids get to experience everything from art, technology, STEAM, to athletics.
I'm a living proof that anything is possible because of these staff. Before I came to the club, I was a broken little kid. I didn't know what I wanted. I was a bully. I was mean to people for no reason whatsoever. Now I'm teaching kids kindness and I'm preaching kindness because I know it's what's right for people. When I'm telling you that this is an investment for the kids' future, I mean it 100% because I am the living proof. I've been coming to the Boys and Girls Club since I was in 5th grade. When I moved in with my adopted mom, she was actually the program director at the Boys and Girls Club. So I got to know the people there really closely, and now everyone's like family. I couldn't imagine my life without the club. Most of my job is hanging out with kids. That's my job. I'm a professional carer. That's what I do.
I started coming to the Boys and Girls Club when I was a child. Having that positive reinforcement, I think, made it so that I could be successful and have a career as I grew up, rather than end up on drugs and on the streets like a lot of other people in this area.
The community depends on us, to be honest. We take care of a large portion of the community's kids. A lot of parents have to work. They have no choice. And so instead of these kids sitting at home or causing trouble, they're at the Boys and Girls Club doing productive activities. Our program is very important. 80% of our kids are low income. Often we're seeing all the kids in one family. So we really evaluate and help not only kids but the families.
I've been coming to the Boys and Girls Club for 6 years. If I wasn't able to come here, I would be home alone because my parents would have to work out of home.
You can't change the world if the kids don't see somebody in a positive role model or a positive light. They need the positive people to become positive adults when they grow up. It gives them a safe place because it's not always safe for them at home.
Me and Jesse hang out in the gym a lot. Yes, we play tons and tons of basketball. He's awesome. He's so much fun to be around. He's taught me how to be myself fully. He's like a big brother, but he's just there to make sure I'm having a good time and that I'm cared for and knows that I'm being cared about.
My favorite thing about coming to the Boys and Girls Club is how nice the staff are. They're beyond nice.
What I like about coming to the Boys and Girls Club is the relationships I have with the staff. I like going to the gym and I like meeting new people. We sing One Direction karaoke numerous times a day. And we talk a lot. My favorite staff is Kate T because she's introduced me to so many wonderful things. I just really appreciate her now. Like, she means a lot to me, and I don't know what I'd do without her. Sorry, I'm gonna cry.
The golden rule is to treat people how you want to be treated, and I live by that now because of the club. Because those kids are going to grow up to be kind, compassionate people because of what we're doing at the club.
I feel about the staffs at the Boys and Girls Club like I can trust them with anything I tell them. I've been coming here approximately about 6 years. My favorite thing is the sports. I love playing capture the flag.
I've been coming here for 4 years. Boys and Girls Club has many activities and or groups that you can join to prepare you for life.
One of my favorite activities, I would say, is building stuff and getting the kids to use their imaginations.
We really strongly believe that every kid needs to experience the arts. It works a different side of the brain than, let's say, the computer lab or math classes. Creativity is an important part of life. It helps you solve problems when you're creative.
Right now we're working on stop motion animation. The class is awesome.
We're very proud of our STEAM program, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And I'm very proud of the fact that we're the only Boys and Girls Clubs in Oregon that has a full-time STEAM director. So our STEAM director goes to Illinois Valley, Grants Pass, and Talent once a week to provide this great programming. All of our STEAM programming is hands-on. We have a state-of-the-art computer lab with all brand new computers. and kids get to experience. It's not just for games. A lot of it is for programs like coding. So kids are learning skills that they're going to be able to take on in life later on.
I like the STEAM class because they have very fun activities for us. We can do egg drops, we can do rocket launchers. I built a rocket and I launched it.
For an example, last week we made working lungs out of water bottle and balloons.
We've gone on some hikes, and the Oregon Caves even donated us some tours for our kids.
Field trips is definitely one of my most favorite things to do here because you get to learn new experiences.
My last field trip I went on, we went up to $8 Mountain. It's really fun. We also got to see some cool cobra lilies from California.
People don't know that we serve over 100,000 meals last year during COVID. Normally we serve 150,000 meals a year. And that's going to kids who normally wouldn't get those meals. Our chef, Joanne Berry, makes everything from scratch. That is healthy food, and kids are learning to eat healthy within our USDA program.
The meals are awesome. It's like a couple days ago we had chicken nuggets, and they're fresh out of the oven. This morning we had warm muffins that were packaged and homemade.
There's hundreds of kids that would be missing a meal, maybe two, if it wasn't for the Boys and Girls Clubs serving meals this summer.
I think it's really important that the kids can come and have a meal. You do occasionally will see a kid notice a kid that takes and hides extra food, and those are those kids that, don't necessarily maybe have food at home, and so it's important that they get those meals and that stability to help make sure that they stay healthy and safe and taken care of.
Our goal is to, allow these families an opportunity to succeed in life. Because if you have to stay home with your kids because you have no place to go, that just continues poverty. And I think that's a key part of what we do. What we're trying to do at the teen program is get kids ready for the rest of their lives. So what we do is we tour colleges and universities to taking those kids out to look at different trades, trying to get them hands-on and getting ready for those next couple years where they're going to have to make decisions on the rest of their life.
I think Boys and Girls Club prepares us for when we graduate school and stuff, where they'll prepare us for life.
Every day there's inspiration. All I have to do is walk through the club and see happy faces, but also I see changed lives.
Without the Boys and Girls Club, I really, really don't know where I would be. It would be a very different story for me. I would be a very different person. Before I was born, my father had one charge of attempted murder. My mom, a drug addict, in and out of the prison system. I'm not entirely sure what her record is, which left me to raise my baby sister alone. I was only 8 years old at the time. And my last foster home, where I moved with my adoptive parents now and still live with them to this day, and life's great.
If it wasn't for our donors, we would not be here. And I think that's very key, because our families that we're serving can't afford to pay $200 a week like other child care and after school programs charge. Only $50 a week right now for kids to be enrolled in our summer program. During the school year, we're $30 a month. So there's nowhere else for them to go other than to stay home and be latchkey kids.
If I didn't have the Boys and Girls Club, honestly, I'd probably be at home doing nothing productive. And I wouldn't have half the friends I have now, so I really appreciate it.
I like it here because I feel safe and cared for.
Our new Kirby building, which we hope to take ownership of in September, does need a lot of work. We're going to have to improve some of the security on the building, provide outdoor play areas for the children. It's an old school, so it is set up for kids, which is great, but our Illinois Valley Kirby site will need extensive upgrades that are for kids and that make this a safe, positive environment.
I would really like to see a little playground outside, like maybe just a little swing set. Doesn't have to be much. Maybe like a slide.
I just wish that every single one of you guys can see what I see every day. I really, truly believe I have the best job on earth.
I would just like to thank our donors that are here tonight. You know the importance of our programming. You are the ones that make this possible every year through your donations at Taste of the Road. Without you, these lives couldn't be changed, and for that, I thank you.